Huh? Let's do another. Okay, we're starting. So Maharaj,
Yes, sir. Count number 1, 2, lights, camera, action. Okay, Hare Krishna. First of all, I would like to offer my respectful obeisances, my Dandavat pranams to each and every one of you who are here with me today and listening as well. And on the recorded version, I'm happy that you are here attending our program. Om Gyana de Brandasha, Jananjana Salakaya, Chaksur Olimtamyana, Tasmai Shri Gurave Naman. Mandiham Shri Gurun Chiyuta Padakamaram Shri Gurun Vaishabam Shri Rupam Sagra Jatam Sahagana Raguna Tanvidam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parajana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shimsakam Vitam Devam Devyatanam Shri Chanda Badanam Balarka Chanchitam Sandarandra Puran Chirikaparam Viragya Bijambuding Bhakti Lasitam Sapatanam Varam Bandetam Subramadikasaranam Shishvaram Sridharam. Before I start something about our subject matter, the devotees had requested me to say something about the glories of Sridhar Maharaj, His Divine Grace, Sridhar Bhakti Rakshak, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. First of all, I would like to tell you something, a little background. When I say Sridhar Guru Maharaj, it means I'm referring to my spiritual master, His Divine Grace, Sridhar Bhakti Rakshak, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. Please listen, keep, join us here. Take a seat, okay? Okay. So when I say Guru Deva, that means I'm referring to His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Goswami Maharaj. But sometimes I say Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. It means Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Sometimes also I say Prabhupada, but I'm referring to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada. In this manner, I would like to make a clarification regarding the use of the word Swami Maharaj. Swami Maharaj, the term used by Srila Govinda Goswami Maharaj, Guru Deva, in addressing Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. In reference to his name, we call him, that time he was not yet Prabhupada. He is known as Swami Maharaj. So, in his time, he says Swami Maharaj, and that refers to Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada. But nowadays, it has been common among some other devotees who are young, who just came up to the movement, and call him Swami Maharaj. Please, I'm appealing to the world. Stop calling him Swami Maharaj, but rather Srila Prabhupada. He is Prabhupada. And this word, in his generation, when we say Prabhupada, we are referring to Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada. So in our conversation, in this dialogue, I would like to use this, what you call more rightful, in the right perspective, by calling him Srila Prabhupada, or A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada. You know, when you speak about the subject matter, it speaks about the glories of Srila guys, when I speak about the glories of Sridhar Maharaj, for many years I tried to explain everything according to my capacity, but unfortunately I had done not enough. I couldn't reach the end of it, His glories. And I just found out it is never ending. And for the past 40 or so years ago, I've been speaking about His greatness, but it is unfathomable. It has not reached its end. It is unlimited. Srila Gurudeva, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Goswami Maharaj, used to say this thing, that Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj loves flowers. Even those flowers who is not budding, are still, not budding, it's just starting. So, he loves it very much. And for this reason, many flowers were grown on the backyard of Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat, like Malati, Madhavi, Kadamba, any others. And there is one special plant that Srila Bhakti Ranjan Madhusudana Maharaj would tell us that if you see this plant, you must be very careful in what you wish for, because it will come true. It will happen. So I was looking for that yesterday, but it seems it was hidden. Those who are the caretakers doesn't know that it exists. And I'm wondering, but still I do believe there is such a tree. Why? I saw it. I saw it one time on a video from a devotee who was there in the mat, and he was telling Srila Madhusudana Maharaj that, oh, this is the veranda of Sri Guru Maharaj, and this pump is the sweetest pump. The water that you can take from that is so sweet, so pure. And Srila Guru Maharaj would take this water and drink without purifying. He himself, but he didn't get sick. So meaning it is transcendental. And as the camera moves on, Srila Madhusudana Maharaj says, if you will turn, this goes back again on the left side, that is the Kalpa Vriksha tree, the wish-fulfilling tree. So I said, and he says, but we must be very, very careful in what we wish for. But I already wished. Before he said that, I already wished. And I wish that may the Lord grant me this opportunity to be here in this, the holy of the most holy places, Sri Navadvitam, and in part Mayapur, where the Lord takes His birth. Srila Guru Maharaj, during his manifest pastimes, has taken a special role, a leading role in the movement of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. And there's no doubt that many others are more qualified, has high realizations. But Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, he says in his autobiography that when he talked to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, he himself heard the qualifications of Srila Sridhar Maharaj. He says, I heard it personally from my Guru Deva, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, that Srila Sridhar Maharaj is one of the finest preachers of Krishna consciousness in the world. And he remembers that. Way back before, when Srila Guru Maharaj, first time he met Srila Guru Maharaj, it was in Allahabad. They were preaching. That time it was Kumbh Mela. So the mat under that place is under Srila Bhakti Hridaya Bol Maharaj. So there were some party preaching, soliciting, and they came upon Srila Prabhupada, who is managing that time his store. And they saw him. And then, as usual, many devotees, many Vaishnavas are also coming around, preaching, saying these things. But Srila Prabhupada says that this is not what I came for. This is not what I'm looking for. I want somebody who could really represent the teachings of Mahaprabhu. So, when he first encountered the disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati on his store, he says, oh, this is it. They really speak sense. And then his father asked him, who is that with you? Oh, father, they are the Vaishnavas. And his father says, again, Vaishnavas. There's a lot of Vaishnavas here. You know, nobody's different. They are really representing the teachings of Mahaprabhu. But his father, for a while, didn't went down and hear. And Srila Guru Maharaj was there speaking. And then the father overheard something. And he went down. And the father, Gaur Mohande, he stood in one corner and hears Srila Sridhar Maharaj speaks. And said, yes, this is the group that I wanted to. They really represent the teachings of Mahaprabhu. So he stayed for a while and listened. And then that's the start of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj got involved in the mission of the Gaudiya Math. So from that day on, he came to know of Srila Sridhar Maharaj, who at that time is still in his white dress, in his grihasta. He just left home and wanted to join the movement of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. But before that, Srila Guru Maharaj or Srila Sridhar Maharaj came from a very high-class Vaishnava, Brahmana, or what we call a Smarta Brahmana section. So really very high, you know. And one day when he was in college, they were about to see somebody who would believe, would speak about something about Mahaprabhu. He heard something about Mahaprabhu. Actually, he is not very much attracted to the worship of Lord Krishna, but rather he wanted to have something about Lord Rama. Because he could not, according to himself, the worship of Ramachandra is more appropriate for his line of thought, rather than Krishna, who is a playboy, as he says, you know. So he said he's looking for something on that line. But he eventually he came across the book of Srila about the lives of Srila of Mahaprabhu. So one day his friend asked him that he will be going to some place. So when he saw this guru, he says he was convincing him to join, because Sridhar Maharaj is known for his intellect, his very sharp memory, for being bright. So he asked this gentleman, the guru of that group, will you, if you, I don't know, could you tell me, could you help me find my guru? And he said something like this, that in this lifetime you will find a guru. So as they walk back, they saw a poster that says Gaudiya Math, and that caught his attention. He says, Gaudiya, that means the teachings of Mahaprabhu. So let's see. And he started attending the program of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. And in one corner, listens. At that time, he said he was engaged in the movement of Gandhi as one of those proponents who wanted liberation from Great Britain, the rule of England. So, as he hears Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, he becomes so attracted that he regularly attended. And then later, some devotee noticed that he's always attending, but he's not asking questions, he's always sitting on the corner. So they thought that maybe he was just a spy of the government, you know, and trying to see who are these people like this. So after the class, he was told, you shouldn't come anymore. You suspect yet you're not really interested in the teachings, but rather you're working for the government as a spy. So he was sent out. He was not accepted. And the days followed. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, during lectures, he noticed that the man who's sitting on that corner is absent, conspicuously absent. Where is the man, the gentleman who always sits on the floor? Oh, he's no longer coming. Why is he not coming? What's the problem? Somebody said, I don't know. And then this man says, well, maybe he's a government agent. He just came here to spy. So, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati says, I just noticed that he's not coming anymore. But he looks a good man. So Srila Guru Maharaj has pondered on what he heard from Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. If this is what I came for, if this is what I'm looking for, then I will accept whatever they want me to do. But they cannot prevent me from going to him and listen again. So he went back and listened on that same place, on that corner. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was very happy to see him. So one evening, he also attended the lectures of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, and still he sat on a dark corner, like that, without speaking, without saying any word. Then Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta says, maybe he wants something to tell. Please tell him what he wants. And then they came to Sridhar Maharaj. Is there anything we can do for you? No, I just want to be here. Oh, he said he just wants to be here. No, there must be some reason why he's here. Maybe he has some questions. Tell him what is his questions. Maybe there are some reasons that you're here. You want to ask some questions. No, I don't have any questions. I just want to hear. It's like that. So he went back to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. This is his reason. Call him, Call him, I want to talk to him. Then Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati called for him. And then Srila Maharaj went and they talked. And that's the start of how he was being convinced by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta. And he says, this is it. This is my Guru. This is the one that I'm looking for, that could represent the teachings of Mahaprabhu. So he regularly attended. And one day, they attended there was an invitation to attend to the, if I'm not mistaken, Gaur Purnima. They're going to Mayapur. And his group, they were asking that those who would be coming were getting some transportation, and we're going to Mayapur. But at the same time, his mother is calling Sridhar Maharaj. Oh, I'm very sick, and I'm going to Kumbh Mela. I want you to go with me. No, I think I'm dying. I'll be passing away. So I want to go there. Please help me. But his heart goes with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. So he says, my heart is broken. One part wants to go to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, to Mayapur. And one part goes to my mother. So he chooses to go with Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati in Mayapur. And from there, he heard Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati says, when the program was finished, and everyone is saying goodbye, oh, Maharaj, see you again, the program is finished, we're leaving, blah, blah, blah. And suddenly, with a strong word, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati says, you are leaving today. Do you think you can cheat me? Are you cheating me? And Sri Guru Maharaj says, why did he say that? Who's cheating? Who's cheating, you know? I couldn't comprehend what he wants to say. You're cheating me that you want to go out and return the next day or the coming days and joining me here? That is cheating. So I tell you, if there is anything that keeping you in this world, leave it behind. Leave it behind. If your house is on fire, you can't do it. You cannot put it off. If you are here in India and your house is burning in America, what can you do? Leave it behind. Act in the present way. Dedicate your life in the cause of Mahaprabhu. This is our chance. So he decided, yes, but I have a wife. She's young. I have to take care of her. But the wife died. Oh, I still have my brothers and sisters. He is the eldest among the siblings. But he decided to live, dedicate his life, and to the lotus feet of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. So, at first he was given the name Ramendo. And then later on, he was sent to South India, and there he discovered the place wherein the talks of Ramananda Rai and Mahaprabhu took place in the banks of the river of Godavari. And then it was marked by a stone, and it says that Sridhar Maharaj has founded this place. And then upon hearing this, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati changed his name to Ramachandra as in appreciation of his founding the place that took place, the talks between Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai. And then later on, he is thinking of giving him sannyas. So he pondered on many things that came rushing to his mind. And finally, he gave the name Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Swami. Bhakti Rakshak. That is, the meaning is the guardian of devotion. Sridhar, in the name of Sridhar Swami, that came thousands of years ago from the line of Ramanuja, who is a very prominent Vaishnava, before the coming of Mahaprabhu. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati gave this name to him, Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar. And since he is a smarter Brahmana, he was given this title, Deva Goswami. So he is known among God brothers. One day, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was strolling. He went to the printing shop of their math and leisurely walking around, and he saw something, a manuscript, and he read it for a while and put it down. He said, "Who wrote this?" Then the person in charge says, "It is Sridhar Maharaj who wrote it, Prabhupada." "Oh, I don't think so. Sridhar Maharaj didn't write it. It is the Bhaktivinoda Thakur who wrote it. Bhaktivinoda Thakur came and hold his hand to write this. So it is Sridhar Maharaj." Then in front of the many devotees, leading devotees, sannyasis, he says, "Now I'm happy. At least there is one man who would be left behind, who could fully represent the Siddhanta, my teachings." So he mentioned Sridhar Maharaj about this. And many leading disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati heard about this. So they all remember this. In the words of Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami, he says, Sridhar Maharaj is like a lion. He's like a simha. And he refers to say, you know, the lion, when he goes around, he's leading his pack. The lion is leading his pack. After moving for some time, he looks back, left and right. And he says, why? Because the lion would like to take care of his pack. If they're in order, and they're in good health, and they're safe from others. But Sridhar Maharaj's position is more than the lion. We go out preaching, and we look back, and we ask the mercy of Sridhar Maharaj. Is what we are doing right or wrong? Is it proper? Are we on the right way? And this is the statement of the disciple of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati regarding Sridhar Maharaj. And also on another occasion, Sridhar Maharaj was worshipped by his god brothers with 1,108 lamps. Unprecedented. After the disappearance of His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, some bickerings, quarrels erupted among the Gaudiya Math. And eventually, after he settled everything, he left the movement and decided to go to Vrindavan. Later, I will tell you the reason of the problem that erupted between the two camps. And it was Sridhar Maharaj who had settled everything. And many doesn't know does not understand his prominent role and how he reconciled everything. So there are two parties. One party is from the Ananta Vasudeva. Another party is with Kunja Babu, who is known as Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Maharaj. And both of them are quarreling over some properties. And there's so much trouble that erupted. And two camps were created until get out of hand. And somebody was sent to prison because of that. And it was the Bhakti Pragyana Kesava Maharaj. So in order for them to be settled, he was asked to meddle, to intervene. So he had a meeting set with Ananta Vasudeva and Kunja Babu. So he said to Kunja Babu, both of you were fighting for Kolkata Mat, the place of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. And he told Kunja Babu, which is to the nearest, to the heart of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta? Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu took birth in Mayapur. Why don't you take Mayapur, the math in Mayapur that we went to, remember? So they said, yes, why not? And then Ananta Vasudeva, he can take Kolkata math. So both of them agreed. And they said, well, that's fair enough, that's good. So everything was settled. So they reconciled somehow. And one side says, if you had only taken this position as the Acharya, I would give in. I would let you be the Acharya. And the other one says, yes, if you are willing to take the Acharyaship, I will also give up this position and give it to you. But Sridhar Maharaj, the problem is Sridhar Maharaj does not want any position. He doesn't want to. He just wants to have his personal cultivation of Krishna consciousness. So, when this thing was settled, and about to leave and went to their places, he said, wait. Now that the two of you are already settled, what about Kesava Maharaj? He's still in prison. So drop the charges so he can get out, to be released in prison. So they dropped the charges. So he was released in prison. So who did that? Nobody knew. Nobody told them that it was Sridhar Maharaj. Through the instigation of Sridhar Maharaj, he was released in prison. And Kesava Maharaj knows about this thing. But I wonder why some people try to hide this fact. They try to hide it. And this is the love affair of Kesava Maharaj with Sridhar Maharaj. One time, there are some devotees who are god brothers of Sridhar Maharaj who took shelter of him in Navadvipam. They thought that, when he dies, we will inherit the whole place. And we become the Acharya, like this. But they get jealous of Srila Govinda Maharaj. When Sridhar Maharaj says, when he joined the movement, after a week, he says to Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, kindly examine him. I want him to be my successor. And from the words of Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj says, where did you get him, this boy? He's not one of this world. It's from something so very high. So Sridhar Krishnadas Babari Maharaj has given his blessings to Sridhar Govinda Maharaj. But these two devotees, he didn't take it easily. They kept something bad in their heart. They could not accept that fact that the acharyaship would be given to Sridhar Govinda Maharaj. So they protested and left. And they said, we want to take back what we had given in the math. This is ours. I was the one who made this. This. I want to take it back. If he will not give it, we will forcefully take it back, even if there will be bloodshed. And so they went to Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj, and Bhakti Saranga Maharaj says, I had already given my life to Sridhar Maharaj. So I will not be biased. My heart goes for him. I am for Sridhar Maharaj. And they went to Kesava Maharaj, to Bhakti Pragyana Kesava Maharaj. He says, Kesava Maharaj says, I had already sold my soul to Sridhar Maharaj. Nobody can touch Sridhar Maharaj as long as I live. They have to go over my dead body. So when these two people went to Kesava Maharaj and asked him some favor, Kesava Maharaj rejected them. You should not harm Sridhar Maharaj. If you harm him, you go over my dead body. If you bring some people, let's say 10, I would bring 50. If you bring 5, I will bring 50. Like that. So I will protect Sridhar Maharaj. So they left. They left. From then on, they didn't disturb the mat. So we all knew how much they loved Sridhar Maharaj. But before that, when he left the movement, he went to Vrindavan. And from there, he says, I want to practice Krishna consciousness of my own. And he doesn't want to take position. Then from Vrindavan, he went to his birthplace, Hapaniya. And from Hapaniya, he went to Eka Chakra. And there he prayed. He was asking Lord Nityananda Prabhu to allow him to enter Sri Navadvip Dham. He wanted to spend the rest of his life there. In Koladvip, Navadvip, which is the Aparad Bajjadpat, where all the sins or offenses are forgiven. But Nityananda Prabhu, in a dream, told him, you were asking for mercy, but you have taken so much from your guru and you're not giving it away. You're just keeping it to yourselves. And yet you ask for mercy. Where is your mercy for the fallen conditioned souls? Give it to them, and I will allow you to enter Navadvip Dham. But he says, what my Gurudev has given me are more valuable than any precious stones in this world. I will only give this for those who are really hunger for this kind of knowledge. But I will not give it to some, like giving a toy to a boy. You know, they may squander it. But it's valuable. You cannot give diamonds to a boy to play with. Maybe you can give them some marbles, but not this one. But Sri Guru Maharaj, there are three things that prompted him to start again to preach. And there is this verse in the Bhagavad Gita that says, a happy marksman quarrels with his tools. You know, sometimes, let's say you're a cook. You're cooking on the kitchen. This is the possibility that sometimes, you know, oil, you get burned by oil or fire, like this. Or you cut your finger, or yeah, you get hurt. So when you're a carpenter and you are putting some nail, sometimes you hit your hand. So it's natural. But you still love to do your work. So it is natural for us as a servant of Mahaprabhu to preach. And we may find some obstacles in life. So Srila Guru Maharaj started this preaching. So he went first to the house of his aunt and started preaching there. Her auntie is quite known to the whole neighborhood. Is a landlady, he's a landlord, quite wealthy. So from there, some guests were invited to attend. And some saints, pandits from nearby towns heard about him. So they came in to join him. And then during the lectures, and after the lectures, they want to debate and play with him, you know. But they were all defeated by Sridhar Maharaj. And after that, they went back. They went home. And they told this to other pandits. There is one man who is preaching, is really very good. He defeated us. So they brought along the next time some good, real pandits attended these lectures. And once again, Sridhar Maharaj defeated them. And another batch came, he defeated them. So eventually, his name became known to the whole town. And from then on, he was they avoided him to clash with him. So, before, during the time of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, he tried also to preach in Navadvip, in West Bengal. But the problem was, his life was attempted by some others. So they wanted to kill him. I told this story, maybe for you to recall. There was a debate between the local pandits. And there was a saying that, who is better, the Brahmana or the Vaishnava? Who is higher among these two? So the Brahmanism, the proponent of Brahmanism, they started saying something. Of course, they highly praised themselves. And then the king has arranged something, a 3-day debate. On the first day, the Brahmanas would expound on their teachings. And the second day, the proponent of the Vaishnavism, they will speak about themselves, about their line of thought. And the third day will be the refutation, the theory of one another. So they will clash on this. So on the first day, the Brahmanas started speaking. And naturally, they praises themselves that the Brahmanas are the highest, blah, 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 among the Vaishnava Dharma. Then on the second day, it's about time for Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati to speak. But they heard differently. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati praises the Brahmanas that are here in our Vaishnava Dharma. And to the astonishment of others, they were clapping. And from the Brahmana side, they said, oh, he's already defeated. Look, he's praising us. He's already defeated. But on the third day, he refuted what he said. And they started defeating point by point, point by point, point by point, by citing the scriptures. That which is higher, the Brahmana or Vaishnava. And he was able to establish the dignity of the Vaishnava. That they are higher than Brahmana. And they were all defeated. And the person who is debating with him cannot help but pass urine on his pants. Like that. And the crowds were started shouting, yeah, clapping their hands in victory of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta. And they cannot help themselves but run to him, and they carried them on their shoulders, and shouting. The Bengali women, when they shout like that, so tumultuous, so loud. Everybody's happy. And then the crowd rushing, getting some dirt on his foot, keeping it. That meaning to say that it came from a holy person, a saintly person. So, but this was resented by the sections of the Brahmana. So they devised a plan against him. They want to take his life. So one day when they were on a parikrama, he was attacked. His group was attacked. There was fighting. Somebody died. Somebody got hurt. But they were fighting. And then they took Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati and hid him from another house. And he took off his clothes and changed it to karmic clothes. And the sannyas dress was given to Kesava Maharaj. Because Kesava Maharaj, he looks like Srila Bhaktisiddhanta. There is this kind of thing that describe by some people, that the group of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati are composed of handsome men. Almost. They're handsome, really beautiful. When they look at them, it's Srila Guru Maharaj. When he's younger days, he was a handsome person. So many. The group of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. And he himself is handsome. So, like this. Even in the group of Mahaprabhu. The group of Mahaprabhu, everyone is beautiful, everyone is sweet, everyone is handsome. Like this. Physically, you'd get attracted. When they open their mouth and talk something, you'll be captured. Like this. Easily. So, who are attracted to the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, of Lord Krishna? The attractive person. Now, in this world, we use our eyes, our senses. We say, to be attracted by others. But in a real way, we use our heart. Not the intellect, but the heart. That we understand the value of the teachings of Krishna consciousness. Anyhow, so Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati was not successful in preaching on the side of Bengal. It was only Srila Sridhar Maharaj who was able to penetrate that. So one day, a kind of test, they want to put Srila Sridhar Maharaj to a test. They heard something, they read something, wherein I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it is Mr. Bhavananta Chakrabarti Thakur, when he says in the Chaitanya Bhagavat that if I saw you on the street, I'm going to kick you with my left foot. And then somebody is asking, the Pandit says, how could you do that? Mahaprabhu's teaching is Tinadapi Sunichana. Be humble, tolerant, be respectful. Then why is he kicking? So they were arguing. And let's go to Sridhar Maharaj. Let's put this question. Let's see how much did he know about this matter. So they came. Maharaj, this is the situation. Why did he say is that? That if he sees us on the street, he's gonna kick us out. Kick us. And Srila Guru Maharaj is laughing, smiling. He said, it is something like this. You have a son, I have a son, and my son kicked the son, your son. And what would I do? I would go to your son and say, I'm sorry, boy. You know, my son is very naughty. Here is some candy. Please stop crying. No? Don't worry. I'll take care of this. No? I'm gonna scold him. You come to me. You're very naughty. Wake up. So meaning to say, if he kicks you on the head, Krishna will come to give you his mercy. He himself will come and take care of you. Like that. And they were all very, very satisfied in his explanation. In an explanation, it's mostly based on common sense. Just like if you have a son, and I have a son, and my son hurt your son, you will get mad, no? Because my son is very naughty. He hurted your son. But I, being the father of my son, I will come to your son and tell your son, please, stop crying. I'm sorry. Oh, here's my candy. Kindly forgive my son. I'll take care of him, you know. I'm going to take care of him. Please. Just like this. So in a way, in spiritual life, Krishna will come. And he himself will pacify you and give you his mercy. Don't you like that? And then everybody agrees. So they went home happily, satisfied. And he says, different. Different. So he conquered the whole of Nadia. One day, Srila Prabhupada, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, wrote a letter to Srila Govinda Maharaj. Govindu, Srila Bhakti Sridhar Govinda Devi Goswami Maharaj, could you spare a room for us? Because me and my disciples are coming over. We have no place to go. And Srila Govinda Maharaj says, yes. When are you planning to come? Please tell us. This date. Okay. And then Srila Govinda Maharaj tells this to Srila Sridhar Maharaj. Srila Sridhar Maharaj, yes, why not? Yes. We will be happy to receive them. But Srila Govinda Maharaj tells to Srila Prabhupada, you know very well our condition in our mat. You're very much welcome. You know, but the problem is this. What does it mean? You know, we are very poor. We don't have much food. No? And you know, when you come to the house of a poor man, don't expect that everything is, will be nice and according to your likes. No. According to their capacity, they will give you something. But sometimes it is not in accordance to what I like. So, Srila Govinda Maharaj says, but you have to tolerate what we have. This is us. No? And Srila Govinda Maharaj, one time in his during interview, he says, on his first day on the mat, and he was eating, he was taking some watery dal, more water, dal that is more watery. But instead of mongo, what is there is insects floating. Many insects floating on the dal that has been cooked. It means to say, the dal that was bought is third class. Because they don't have money. They don't have anything. And Srila Govinda Maharaj says, uh-oh, there's so many insects. Uh-oh. And Srila Guru Maharaj was there. But he said, if my Guru Deva accepted this and took it, I will also take it. My Guru Deva, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, told me that to listen to my mind. but rather to listen to his thought. What he told me, I will follow. What my mind and I says, I will not follow. But I'm seeing so many insects. Yucky, no? But I must be strong. I must follow my Guru Deva. So he happily took the prasadam with many insects. But if it is us, you will tell the host, I'm sorry, I'm already actually full, but I know I'm not hungry. but actually I'm going out to buy some. You know what I mean, huh? You know what I mean. So, something like this. But if it is us, or me, but Srila Govinda Maharaj says, I would rather follow what my Guru Deva tells me, rather than follow what my mind tells me. So he began to. Then after that, he was called to his room by Srila Sridhar Maharaj. A while ago, while you were taking prasadam, I heard you say, what does this mean? Maharaj, honestly, I was saying this because there were so many insects floating on the dao. And I hate to eat it. You know, I'm very reluctant to take it. And my mind telling me that, no, don't take it. It's yucky, you know, something like that. But I remember your teachings. You say, I have to follow what you told me, your instructions, than rather follow what is my mind says. So what did you do? I took it happily. And then Srila Guru Maharaj says, very good. Today, you passed the test. You passed the test. You were able to understand that you have to listen to the instructions rather than what your mind tells you. Because that mind is trickery. It's always playing games and trying to lure you away from the real world. The mind represents the illusionary, the misconception. It tells you, yes, enjoy this world. No? At the same time, be Hare Krishna, just like that. Love this world and love God. It's just the same. You know, exploit others. It's all right. Something like that. But he remembers the teachings of his Guru Deva. So he followed that. He followed Srila Sridhar Maharaj. During the manifest pastimes of Srila Sridhar Maharaj, he has exhibited extreme love, you know, and care to devotee in a very revolutionary way. We knew very well that Srila Sridhar Maharaj came from a Smarta Brahmana family. And no lady can approach him, especially that he took sannyas. They have to keep distance. And no lady is serving him on the temple. But one day, there is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, which is Srila Prabhupada is Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. I think it's Jayapataka Swami. And he brought along the devotees, his servants. And there is one lady who cooked very well. But he's cooking Western style. Pizza pie. You know, pizza pie is unknown. Pizza is unknown in Bengal. We knew it in the Western world, pizza, and we love it. We cannot deny. But Srila Guru Maharaj does not understand what is that. So she was cooking and tried to talk to the servants of Srila Guru Maharaj and says, I wanted to cook, I've been cooking for Jayapataka Swami and he accepting it. Now I also want to share it to Srila Sridhar Maharaj, I want to cook for him. But you rejected me. Why? What's wrong? And according to the explanations, they say that, oh, you're a woman. You cannot serve Srila Guru Maharaj. That's this thing. And he was crying. She was crying. And Srila Govinda Maharaj saw her. Why were you crying? Oh, because they don't want to accept the food that I'm cooking. I want to serve also Sridhar Maharaj. Why is it that they don't want to accept what I'm cooking? They said, I'm a woman. What is this? Why does God created a woman so he will not be able to serve Krishna or his the servant? Why is that so? No, it's unfair. And Srila Govinda Maharaj says, tomorrow you cook. And I will try to talk to Srila. I won't promise you anything, but I will try to talk to Srila Maharaj and persuade him to take you what you cook. I will give you the signal. So, a day after, Srila Govinda Maharaj was there, talking to Srila Maharaj. But he found Srila Guru Maharaj very happily, in a jolly mood, happy, talking to Srila Maharaj. And Srila Govinda Maharaj says, now I'm seeing an opportunity for me to bring the case of this woman. Then he said, Maharaj, yes, I saw a lady devotee yesterday. She was crying. She's a disciple of Jayapataka Swami. You know, she's been cooking for Jayapataka Swami and she's accepting. And Jayapataka Swami Maharaj is accepting that. But she was crying. She wants to, she's cooking something for you. And they said he could not be offered to you because she's a woman. And then Srila Guru Maharaj says, what is there on the food? You know, Srila Guru Maharaj is suffering from headache, terrible headache. And no amount of medicine could relieve him. So he's very careful. There are some certain ingredients that will trigger his severe headache. So he's very, very careful on that. And he asked Srila Govinda Maharaj, who is also an Ayurvedic doctor. He knows some medicines about that. Don't worry, Maharaj. It is safe for you to take. And Srila Maharaj says, okay. And where's that food? And Krishna Mayadidi was there at the door. She was very apprehensive. She said, no, she's scared. She doesn't know if Srila Guru Maharaj would accept that or not. And then Srila Govinda Maharaj gave the signal for the lady to come in. Bring the food that you cook. And so he placed it on the table. And Srila Guru Maharaj, he knew that he was there. And he showed the lady that he took it and ate something. Let me take a bite for her satisfaction. And the lady is very, very happy. And they say, oh, that is the start of a revolutionary way. A new kind of conception of Krishna consciousness. We all know before that if you are sannyasi, you are not allowed to speak to a woman. I may not even allowed to look at you, or you come near me. But the practicality of this is that what if you're taking a rickshaw and a woman sits beside you? Would you go down and walk instead? It will be impractical. What if you are buying in a store and the sales lady, the one who's selling, is a woman? Will you talk to her? You get my point? You are riding a plane and going somewhere, and there is a flight stewardess. Will you go down because she's a lady? So this is this thing that will happen in the future. So somehow it loosens the rules and regulations regarding this matter. And who started this revolutionary way? It was Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Huh? Why Bhaktivinoda Thakur? There is a story behind. Okay? We all knew that Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur discovered Yogapith. Right? So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in order for this property to be maintained, he has to hire somebody. But who will take care of this when it is a jungle? You're in the middle of a jungle. Before it was a jungle, pure jungle. And many ferocious animals are roaming around. And they have tigers. Before there were tigers here. So who would do that? So nobody. But they say, one person says, I could do that, but on condition. So what is your condition? I smoke marijuana. I smoke ganja. You have to provide one for me. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur saying, sure. What else? You have to pay me also. Monthly. While staying here. Bhaktivinoda Thakur say, sure. There's another thing. What else? I need some company. Some people to go with me. Sure. All right. But still another one. They need some condition. And what is that condition? They drink. The meaning to say alcohol. Huh? They don't only drink, but rather eat meat. Meat. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, sure, I can give you this thing that you want, provided you take care of the place. And they said, deal, no problem. Okay, here's the money. Everything is settled. Who did that? Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And this is the revolutionary way. And then the moralists, they say, it is not acceptable. This is not good. This is beyond. This is not within Varnasrama Dharma. No. This is not even spiritual life. It is not acceptable. That's what they think. But the vision of Bhaktivinoda Thakur is different. Second, this kind line of thought was given to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. One day, while giving a class, he was saying something like, oh, when we finally get a place in London, let's put up a guest house where the Westerners can stay, boarding house. They can stay, the students, and also the Indians, they can stay. Now, in order for them not to leave the guest house, instead of going out, spending their money on the restaurants and blah, 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 we will provide them food downstairs. And what is that? He will prepare which is food that is not vegetarian. When it is done vegetarian, what does it mean? Meat. It could be barbecue, chicken barbecue, tenderloin, like that. Meat. And so Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj raised his hand and say something. Prabhupada, but what if other missions would hear us? Hear that we are doing this thing. It is unacceptable. And Srila Bhaktisiddhanta strongly says, I had already thought about this thousands of births ago. We must do this thing. Vaikuntha vritti. I must do everything for my Lord and propagate His teaching. Even if I go to hell. He doesn't care. If it is necessary that I go to hell, I'll go to hell. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Sridhar Maharaj explained this thing in the centennial anthology on this book. He says, Bhaktivedanta Thakur says, I will join the friends, cowherd friends of Krishna who are running and going to Jamuna and take a bath and jump. Jamuna, which has been poisoned by Kaliya. It is in the book. Krishna prevented his cowherd friends from jumping to the Kaliya. He knows that he's poisoned. And he tells them, no, don't go there, don't take a bath. It is poisoned. And Sudam and his friends, and they were all laughing. Well, what is your duty? So they don't care if they die. They want to enjoy, and they jump. And they die. And Bhaktivedanta Thakur says, I will do the same. I will jump. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati says, I will jump. Srila Guru Maharaj jump. Srila Govinda Maharaj jump. Rupa and Sanatan jump. Raghunatha Das Goswami jump. Everyone jump. What is there beyond? I thought it's poison. And Srila Guru Maharaj was asked, before he used to say, no risk, no gain. But at that moment, he answers, he says, all risk, no gain, with a smile. Do you believe there's nothing beyond? If there's nothing beyond, our predecessor acharyas would not do that. Like that. But there is something there that is unknown. And we will go there by faith. And this is the glories that was brought to us by Srila Sridhar Maharaj. This line of thinking, this line of thought. You will not find it anywhere else. That is the distinction of the Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math with the other patients. This. When he was explaining about the Gayatri Mantra, Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj tried to stop him. Maharaj, please, you are already saying something which is about a secret. No, it is not for everyone's concern. Topic. This is a little secret for us. You're saying it in public, revealing it in public. And Srila Guru Maharaj says, blame it on my heart. I cannot stop it. If I will not explain this, who would in the future? Nobody. So I do it now. So explain the meaning of all these things. That our fortune goes to the line of Mahaprabhu. And the line of Mahaprabhu goes to the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. And he says, I am only attracted to the worship of Lord Krishna because my mistress worships her. It is not the other way around, that we are attracted to Srimati Radharani because Krishna worships her. No. Our line of thought is different. We are attracted to Krishna because Srimati Radharani loves her. So when the gopis, when Krishna left Srimati Radharani, the gopis were a little angry to him. They take side with Srimati Radharani. You cause so much pain to our mistress. Srimati Radharani does not like you, so we don't like you also. So, when he manifested himself in the Shamakunda, he was saying, oh, you just killed a cow, Bakasura. Oh, was it Bakasura? Agrasura? and says, you just kill a cow. That is against the rules and regulations of the Shastra. You have to take a bath at all the rivers, holy rivers in the world. And all the gopis says, yes, you're right. We are right. We cannot accept you here. We cannot talk to you. We cannot go near you. First, you have to go take a bath on the holy river. And they were all laughing. They are one in unison with Srimati Radharani. And nobody goes for her. You know what I mean? Everybody is on the side of Srimati Radharani. So this is the line of thought that we learn. This is the line. Why is it that when we go to Vrindavan, we do not say Hari Radhe 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 Radhe? We don't do that. We let them. We give our respect. But to us, now there is a saying, do not say the words of God in vain. No? Do not mention the name of God in vain. We value it so much. The dignity, the pride, the sweetness, the beauty of Srimati Radharani. So we don't say Radha. We don't like them. You will find in Vrindavan, even the rickshaw, instead of using the horn, they're using the name of Radha as a horn. No? Radha Radhe, Radha Radhe. They must not find a way. But if you ask them, tell us something about Radha, they couldn't say. They couldn't explain to you. But we give our respect to them. Here, we valued our queen. She's not ordinary. We don't say about her. We would like to keep her on our heart in this door within. It is not for everyone's consumption. Wow. It's so valuable. You cannot purchase her. No, you cannot. So this is our line. And then Srila Narottama Das Thakur says, in order for you to understand Krishna Lila, first you must go to Gaura Lila. And for you to understand Gaura Lila, you must go to Nityananda. Before you can enter Nityananda, you must be Raghunatha. What does Raghunatha says? Oh my dear Lord, I am now 81 years old. Until today, I had not found this love of God. My hand is shaking. I couldn't even see what I'm writing. Today, the sun is setting. I do not know if tomorrow I will be seeing the sun shining. I am hopeless. But who is he? He's our Parojana Guru. Do you believe he doesn't have it? Do you believe that they don't have it? Do you believe that our Guru Deva doesn't have it? They have it. But they say, I don't have it. But those who are imitationists, they say, oh, just believe me, I have a mantra. If you recite this every day, you become a gopi. Come and join us. No. That's why there we have before you enter our bath in Navadvip, it says there, Matala Harijana Visaya Range, Pujala Ragapata Gaurava Bange. What does it mean? The Rasa Lila, that is what we aspire for. We are praying that someday, somehow, with your grace, by your mercy, we hope that we will join you there. But unfortunately, we're not qualified. So here, in this world, while you are on my head, on my heart, we will go on with the mark What is being marked? By rules and regulations. To purify us first. That is the way. That is the proper way. And those who say that they have it, they don't have it. Those who say that they don't have it, the question is, do you believe they don't have it? That is the wealth that we have. Why are we wearing these fancy clothes? We look like, it's like a joke. When you go out in the streets, they will laugh at you, ridicule you. Hey, look at this two fellow. He's old, and he's old. Hey, grandpa, is this the new way? The new wave of rock and roll? Is this the new wave for rip-rap? No. What is this? Fashion. They ridicule us. But we don't care. Look at this man. Why? Look at them. He's old. And they kept this. What do they call this? Man, I like this. Is this a new in thing? They laugh us. Yes, we're fools. I'm a fool. We are fool. But who is not fool? Everyone is fool. Somebody is foolish loving their families. Somebody is foolish in loving their property. Somebody is foolish in loving their community. And others, they're foolish because they love their religion. They kill each other. That's what's happening in the world. We are also full. But we are full in love with Mahaprabhu's mission. Jai Shri Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Shri Bhakti Sundar Govinda Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. All glories to the lotus feet of Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Hare Hare Bol. Ki Jai. Jai. Hare Hare Bol. Sing. Hare Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha. Yadavaya Madhavaya Krishna Vaya Nama.